Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special guest with us today that we're going to be having a competition with. His name is Gordon Ramsay. Hello, I'm Gordon Ramsay and I'm very excited to be here. How are you, Gordon Ramsay? I'm sure you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing absolutely great. Alright, so before we begin, let's introduce everyone that's going to be here today. So obviously, I'm Jenny, I'm one of the competitors. I'm Gordon Ramsay, known as a very famous chef, and I'm also a competitor. So I'm excited to be here. I'm Jenny, and I'm the host slash the judge. I'm going to be judging their foods, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's begin. So the rules are very simple, and no, that's my job. Alright, since I'm the host, the rules are very simple. Everyone will be having a cookout turn. You will choose your ingredients and you will cook your 3-course meals. First it's going to be Gordon's turn, then it's going to be Jenny's turn. And everyone will have a turn. So let's begin. So you're gonna come get food from the fridge. We have many ingredients and you cook. And it's that easy. And then after that, I will be judging your foods. Perfect. Yes, exactly. So let's begin with Gordon. So Gordon, are you ready? I'm sure he's ready. So let's begin. And make sure to follow the rules. Alright, I'm Gordon, and let's begin. I'm thinking for the first course, I make some mashed potatoes for the appetizer. So we'll need some green onion and some potatoes. So that's it for the appetizer. And the first thing we're going to be doing is mashing the potato just slightly because we will cook it in about a minute. So let's cook it in. So as I said, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be putting the potato on the cooking. It's going to heat up a little bit. That's perfect what we need. And then we're going to quickly take it off. We don't want it to get burnt. Oh, look over there, we've got some more stuff. Oh, we can use that. Okay, anyways, now we're going to put it in the bowl and we're going to need to mash it. So let's mash it. Alright, now we're going to need to add some water to it. Just a little bit to make it more liquidy. No one likes the dry mashed potatoes dry. So now we're going to take the potato and mix it with the garlic. And perfect. Now we have our first course meal, which is some mashed potatoes and garlic. Okay, so I'm going to be putting it. And now, excuse me. Yeah, let's just move this plate. Put my first course meal here. Alright, now the next thing we're going to be doing for our main course will be some spaghetti noodles. So it's not going to be noodles, it's going to be a perfect combination. So I'm thinking for noodles we can do some pasta and some pasta. Yeah, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be making the tomato into a sauce. So let's take out our pan. Let's cook it. Alright, just cooking. Now we don't need it to burn or get too hot. Now we need our pasta to cook. Perfect. So now we have our pasta cooked. We're going to be adding it with the tomato. Let's mix it, of course, in a bowl. Mixing. Use this thing fully to mix it. And perfect, that looks beautiful. Add some garnish, and there we go. We've got our pasta. So I need this on a plate. There you go. And our last thing is obviously going to be a dessert. Do we have any desserts here? It doesn't have to be a dessert. I'm thinking some ice cream. There we go. Some made ice cream. Alright, we'll fix up the presentation in a bit after we clean. So, oh, never mind. It won't be some ice cream. I think that's too. Yeah, it will be some ice cream, gourmet ice cream that I have pre-made in the fridge or the freezer. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fix it up. Perfect. So now we have everything set on the table. I think I'm ready. Alright, now it's my turn to eat. Let's see how it is. So, which one do I eat first? Well, the first one is going to be the mashed potatoes. Alright. So, texture, perfect. And now let's taste it. The spicing is absolutely good, and the garnish, which you have mixed with the potatoes, is also well mixed. And I feel like when you eat mashed potatoes, usually you're going to have those tiny lumps inside the mashed potatoes that I hate. And this one, I felt absolutely no lumps. It was smooth and well spiced, so I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Good. Alright, I'm assuming the next thing I'll eat is the pasta. Exactly. Alright, from the presentation, I feel like that's also going to be a 10 out of 10 because the sauce is well put on it, well mixed, it looks right now, and it looks like the garnish is actually pretty good. So I'm actually pretty excited to eat it. It was absolutely well cooked. The tomato sauce was the perfect combination. Why, you're asking? Well, when you're eating pasta, usually the tomato sauce dries up on the noodles. And I feel like on this, it's well cooked and mixed, and it's actually a sauce that has been put. And I feel like the garnish added a good little spice to it, so that's also a 10 out of 10. Good. As I expected. And now let's try the ice cream. The presentation also looks like a 10 out of 10 because all ice cream should look like this, where, you know, and let's taste it. Is this homemade? Yes, it's homemade. Gourmet too. Well, if it's homemade, then I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because it's not absolutely perfect, but that's because it's homemade and that just makes it everything good. So I'm also gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Gordon, right now, you have gotten almost all 10 out of 10s. So now it's Jenny's turn. Step on the side. So now we will have Jenny cooking her meals. That's it. Hi, I'm Jenny. Let's begin. This is gonna be pretty hard because I'm thinking for an appetizer. There's not much appetizer, but do we have chicken? Yes. I'm thinking for an appetizer we can do some sushi, and then for a meal we can do some I've got this all planned. So let's begin. So the first thing we're going to need some rice. Actually, a little bit more rice, but that's enough because there's no fish here. Or yeah, two rice and then 2 shrimps. Oh, let's make it. So the first thing we're going to be needing to do. Could I borrow the pan? Oh, sorry. Alright, so we're going to be cooking our shrimp before we make the sushi. So we're gonna cook it until it's well cooked. I feel like right now it's pretty good, so let's put them. And now let's cook our rice. Perfect. The rice, good. All right, now let's mix it in with the, I'll need to do that with my hands, obviously. Roll it. Perfect, that looks absolutely great. Let's put it on a plate. Now once again, perfect. Oops. So now we have our 2 sushis. Let's put them in together. That's our appetizer. Now for my main course, we're going to be having some chicken and potato. It's going to be great. So let's put the chicken in the oven. Perfect. And now right while the chicken is cooking, I'll just cook my potato on the grill. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's put the chicken in with the potato. And now before it gets burned, perfect, absolutely perfect. Great. And now for a last thing, I'm going to be using my self-grown watermelons. So it took me a long time to grow these, but you know, in the end, it actually is. And I'm going to actually put a drink in with that. So I made this drink with the lemon. Put it in right here. Alright, finished. Let's add, that's enough. So I'm finished. Alright, let's go ahead and taste. So which one's the appetizer? So the sushi is going to be an appetizer. 2 sushis, yummy, I'm hungry. Now, obviously, sushi is a good appetizer and it tastes perfectly fine. So I'll give this one a 10 out of 10. No, one more. All right. Now, let's eat this. Presentation looks pretty good, but there's something on my mind that isn't going well. But let's go ahead and try it. Now, if I was doing this for the taste, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But let's see, for Gordon, his appetizer was mashed potatoes and his main course was pasta. Those things match, all right? But sushi and chicken with potatoes do not match. So I'm actually gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. Although the taste was good, I just feel like that's an unfair thing. It should match with what you're eating, you know what I mean? You're not gonna eat some chocolate and lemonade. All right, now the dessert looks like pretty yummy. Now I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10 because I love watermelon and homemade just makes it even better, homegrown. So now let's try the lemonade. Gordon, you did not put a drink. Well, I'll just add an extra point for the lemonade. Actually thought about that. Good. All right. So adding all the points, I'll let you guys to sit down. The person that won was actually Gordon. Gordon, you won. Congratulations. Oh, thank you. This actually means so much to me. Good job, Gordon. You did a pretty good job too. Your sushi looked absolutely perfect. Thank you. You actually deserve this. Thank you. We have our winner, Gordon. So that's it. No, this is my turn. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And cooking with Gordon, a cook-off, was so fun to have a collab with him. Thank you, Gordon. You're absolutely welcome. And I am so glad we got Gordon to come here. This was a very fun video.